Welcome to the MPL Gold Coast. This is Dylan Kimlin live. And we are about to get underway with our teams event. We have the duo of George Wall and Mitch Hargraves converting to get the side out, and they are up against Martin Clark and Vish Masand. Currently 0-0-1. This is the teams event for all of the prizes. The winner of this teams event, with both two gentlemen, two ladies, will take home $4,700 in prize money. Second prize will take $2,350. Speed up. Whoa, what a shot. Masand, double-handed backhand, ripping it down the middle. Beautiful start for his game. Currently 0-0. Martin Clark, who's on the left of him there, is currently going for the double crown. He won the Masters event just before. Net roll. Too much. Mitch Hargraves also going for the double crown, as he took the victory in the Men's Open singles event. Wall keeping Masand back. Drop attempt. Solid defensive play here by Clark and Masand. George Wall tickling it down the line. Beautifully played. Mitchell Hargraves and George Wall's teammate Ludovic Ashaki also playing for a double crown. That's a beautiful shot there by Hargraves, as Shaki took home the gold in the Open Women's Singles. Third shot drop. Wall taking his time. Clark initiating the dink rally. Patience by the gentleman. Two 0. Speed up. Now roll. 3-0. Currently 6 o'clock here in Currumbin, Gold Coast. Nice cool temperature. We've just had some medal presentations for a lot of the players, and it's been an absolute show for everyone involved. Just short, George Wall. So 3-1. Vish Masand to serve. Third shot drop by Clark's good. Dink rally underway. Good hands. Nice patient speed up by Wall. Masand firing. Slows it down once more. Speed up again. Goes long. Good hands. Second server. Martin Clark to bring it in. 0-3-2. Back to the dink rally. Now roll. Clark recovers. Hargraves really targeting Martin Clark's backhand. Clark again with a recovery. Smash attempt. Martin Clark. Phenomenal play. 2 net roll recoveries and a lob attempt. Smashing it to secure the point. Beautiful drops here by Masand. We have a ball on court from our players behind the court. One 1-3-2, Martin Clark serving. Pop up. Masand defending. Unable to get that one back. Side out, 3-1. George Wall bringing it in. Oh, Clark just short on the dink attempt on the line there. 4-1. Third shot drop's good. Massan tucking it into the corner. Deep dings from both players. ATP by George Wall. Too long. Saw the opportunity, missed it. Mitchell Hargraves bringing it in. 4-1-2. Speed up. Solid hands, Hargraves. Capitalising. 5-1-2. That's a drop by Wall. Clark recovers. Nice drop there by Martin Clark. Back to the dink rally. Who's going to speed it up first? Wall does. Ripping it down the line. Beautifully played. So as we're playing 1 game to 11 for each team, the players will swap sides. So it's currently 6-1. Hargreaves and Wall have a solid lead. The teammates for the other players, as this is a team event. So on the side of George Wall and Mitch Hargraves, you have Ludovic Ashaki and Summer Dalabona. The teammates for Clark and Massand. Sorry, we just got a score correction there. We'll be on next. So we have a speed up here. Wall pumping it into Massand. Clark slowing it down. Just short. Fast firing hands. Wall with the drop. Back to that cross court dink rally. A lot of deep dinking we're seeing thus far by the gentleman. Sheer patience here on display. Mitch Hargraves to Massan. Massan back to Wall. Wall to Clark. Everyone getting a share of the ball. Pop up. Clark doesn't decide to pursue it. And again, rolls it. Perfection. Really nice play there. Martin Clark. He had that first opportunity on the pop-up to speed it up, decided not to. The second pop-up was significantly more opportune for him, and he jumped at it. Well played. Massan with the 5th shot. 7th shot drop by Clark is good. Speed up by Massan. George Wall tucking it into no man's land for Martin Clark, unable to retrieve it. 7-1. Drive by Clark. Unsuccessful. 7-1-1. George Wall serving. Nice 5th shot drop. Back to the dink rally. You can see the full work of the players. Solid smash there. 7-point lead here for the side of Wall and Hargraves. Wall's drive just short. 8-1-2. Backhand roll. Really well played there by George Wall. Saw the opportunity, took it. Currently 9-1. Mitchell Hargraves serving. Wall with the drop. Massan taking his time. Mitch Hargraves. Back to Massan. Patient play once more. Martin Clark pops it up. George Wall unable to capitalise on that opportunity. 1-9-1. Net roll. Ball still good. Hargraves responds with his own net roll. Back to the dink rally. Massan back to Wall. Great dinking. Clark back to Hargraves. Everyone getting a turn here. ATP, ball still live. Ball is in. Great hands. I noticed during that rally, Mitch Hargraves changed his grip a little bit on that double-handed backhand on the dink. Really ripped it, generating a lot of topspin on that dink. It's so interesting to see people's form, especially in the dink rallies and whatnot. 9-1-1. Wall with the third. Net roll ATP by Wall is successful. Phenomenal athleticism. George Wall finds himself in a game point opportunity after that ATP. Pop up. Ball still live. Masane unable to retrieve it. And game one, or the men's portion of this team's event, will go to the team of Hargraves and Wall. Very strong showing for the first event. Duo of Martin Clark and Vish Masan will get another opportunity during the mixed events. I believe we will have the ladies on next. We'll have to double check. Both teams get to decide who's playing next. So we'll just have to confirm. While we're waiting, we'll go to a commercial from our sponsor, 6-0. So it looks like we are going to have the women's portion of the games today. We have the dynamic duo, the sisters Sarah Burr, Beck Kingsley, and they will be up against Ludovika Shaki, Summer Della Bona. And this is going to be a great game. As you can see, the ladies are just warming up, having a whack. And we will get underway after they're nice and warm. The team of Summer Della Bona and Lou Shaki are closest to the camera right now. You can see Beck Kingsley and Sarah Burr warming up on the other side. And I imagine, as we saw lots of dinking in the men's game, I imagine this game is just going to be full-blown firepower. These ladies know how to wallop the ball, that's for sure. We already talked about 6-0, but we'd like to thank our other sponsor for this event, Pickleball Promotions. They've done a great job with providing equipment and apparel for this event. Top quality products. Definitely have a look at their wares when you get the chance. I believe this is the last event we'll be broadcasting for the tournament this weekend. So I would recommend taking a look at www.mplpickleball.com.au. Take a look at their Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and YouTube channel. If you are watching this on Facebook right now, this game will also be available on the MPL YouTube channel. They've also got an online mailing list. Would highly recommend getting involved with that if you want to be kept up to date with all things MPL. And there are big things coming with their Season 1 springing into life early 2024. Going to be players from Queensland, Victoria, New South Wales. Plenty of teams getting involved, playing for that big old 100k in prize money. Bragging rights as the MPL Season 1 champion. Exact same in the teams event we're currently looking at. So teams will be made up of 2 males and 2 females. And the details for that registration will be available in August. Not too far away. Regarding NPL events, we still have the NPL Championships Melbourne and NPL Championship Sydney. And they will be on around October and November. So exciting times ahead for the team at NPL and exciting times for all players involved. And most importantly, if I'm being a little bit selfish, most exciting for everyone watching. And the ladies look like they are more or less ready to go. It'll be interesting to see, as Lou Shaki just took the gold, if she follows in the footsteps of Mitchell Hargraves, who took the gold in the men's singles, if Lou can do the same here. I think we're just waiting for our officials, and then we can get stuck into it. Temperature has definitely dropped here in Gold Coast. Significantly cooler than what it was earlier. Our officials are entering the court. It looks like they are ready to go. Mark's going to have a chat with everyone. Just more or less having a yarn, explaining the bits and bobs. These ladies have been playing tournaments all weekend. They've had this conversation plenty of times. They know exactly what's going on. We're going to see a toy. I believe Burr and Kingsley won the toss, or in this case we did the number readout. We guessed a number between 1 and 2. So it looks like we're going to have Burr and Kingsley closest to camera. Ludovic Shaki, Summer Delabona will be on the other side. Martin Clark just having a chat with Sarah Burr there. Those two have played many a tournament together. They know how each other's mind works, especially in pressure situations like this. 0-0-2, Sarah Burr to serve. Beck Kingsley with the dink. Ball still live. That's a beautiful drop. 1-0. Pop up there. Burr takes her time. Can already see Delabona getting a lot of the attention from Beck Kingsley. Sarah Burr, Delabona responds. Shaki getting the ball. Delabona with the drive. Kingsley slows it down. What a shot. 2 phenomenal plays already by Beck Kingsley. Crowd impressed. 2-0-2. Drive unsuccessful. That's a side out there. Zero, 2-1. Lou Shaki serving. Oh, what a pick up by Delabona. And the double-handed drive crossing over to the forehand. Great leave by Kingsley. Shaki speeding that up. Just goes wide. Second server. 0-2-2. Delabona getting so much topspin on those drives. That's a great shot by Sarah Burr. That's a side out. 2-0. That goes out. Quick 3-point lead here for Burr and Kingsley. Burr speeding it up. Shaki unable to recover. Burr and Kingsley firing early in this game. 4-0-1. Kingsley slowing it down, pop up. Burr with the poach. Nice play. The ladies from Gold Coast taking a 5-0 lead. Shaki and Delabona representing the Sunshine Coast region. We have a timeout here on the side of Lou Shaki and Summer Delabona. Currently 5-0. Burr and Kingsley. Be pretty pleased with that start. Looks like ladies are good to go once more. And we can get underway. $5-0-1. Oh, Beck Kingsley ripping that down. As they've reached 6, the players will swap sides. It's a phenomenal start for Burr and Kingsley. The players get a 2-minute timeout as they swap sides. This is where point differential really comes into play. So we've got the ladies coming back on board, but keeping in mind, and we had a tiebreaker occur yesterday. So if Burr and Kingsley win after their teammates Clark and Massan were to lose, pop up here. Kingsley slowing it down and speeding it up. Beck Kingsley playing so well right now. 7-0. The results of the mixed event are so important. Speed up. Delabona winning in that exchange. 7-0-2. The drive's there. Sarah hitting that long. Zero 7-1. Delabona speeding it up. Kingsley slowing it down. Reset attempt by Delabona unsuccessful. 0-7-2. Kingsley defending very well at the moment. Slows it down. Delabona and Kingsley exchanging dinks. Who's going to speed it up first? Delabona does. Net rolls there. Burr's stroke just goes long. Currently 1-7-2. Delabona serving. Third shot drop by Lou Shaki's good. Dink rally, speed up. Kingsley unable to get that one back over. 5-point deficit here to climb back from for Delabona and Shaki. Delabona driving. Ball goes long. That's a crazy thing. Like, it's crazy to consider Lou Shaki as the more conservative out of these two. Oh, just short. 4-7. Shaki with an approach. Pop-up set. Burr defending. Good hands thus far. Burr slows it down. Delabona back to the dink. Beck Kingsley, Summer Delabona exchanging. Delabona saw that slight pop-up there, capitalising. Considering they were in a 1-7 situation, Delabona and Shaki have crawled back to only be 2 points down. We have a timeout currently on the side of Kingsley and Burr. They're just having a chat to their teammate, Martin Clark. And as this is a timeout, you are allowed to speak to your coaches, or in this case, teammates. Burr and Kingsley have re-entered the court. 5-7-2. Delabona serving. Shaki slowing it down. Once again, the Dink rally. Delabona and Kingsley. Shaki and Burr. Pop-ups there. Delabona speeds up. Kingsley gets involved. Solid reset. Slows back down again. Burr speeds it up. Pop-ups there. Sarah Burr, Beck Kingsley combining. Phenomenal fast hands. Earning that side out. Currently 7-5. Beck Kingsley just missing that corner there. Seven, 5-2. Pop up. Burr smashing that. Well played in the middle. 3-point lead. 3 points to go for a victory. Kingsley defending. Burr trying to reset it. Shaki dropping in the kitchen. Really smart play by Lou Shaki. Noticed that both Beck and Sarah were well behind the baseline. 5-8-1. Now roll. Burr on the attack. We'll see if that was called in or not. Scored out. 2-point game. 6-8-1. Delabona serving. Ooh. Kingsley shot just sailing long. 7-8-1. Delabona so aggressive. Pop up there. Burr on the attack. Delabona trying to defend. Kingsley had the pop-up opportunity. Tied game, considering Burr and Kingsley had a 6-point lead. They need to dig deep here. All momentum has swung in the favour of Shaki and Delabona. Kingsley dropping it. Pop up. Delabona going for the poach. Unable to capitalise. Currently 8-8-2. Ludovica Shaki to serve. Pop up. And Burr smacking that corner. Well played. Eight, 8-1. Burr with the slowdown. Delabona ripping it down the middle. Second server. Rebecca Kingsley to serve. 8-8-2. That goes long. Burr and Kingsley 2 points away from a victory here. 9-8-2. Burr with the poach. Kingsley recovers. Shaki hits that long. And we have a timeout here from Lou Shaki and Summer Delabona. Beck Kingsley and Sarah Burr were under immense pressure there after that comeback from Delabona and Shaki. Now find themselves in a game point situation. High pressure pickleball here at the NPL Gold Coast. Final teams event for the evening. Keeping in mind these players are playing for $4,700 worth in prize money. 10-8-2. Victory within grasp for Burr and Kingsley. Side out. Can Shaki and Delabona bounce back? Shaki trying to reset, goes wide. Solid pressure there by Beck Kingsley. 8-10-2, Delabona serving. They're on the attack. Delabona getting involved. Kingsley slowing it down. Delabona speeding it back up. Sarah Burr responding. Smacking it at the toes of Lou Shaki, unable to pick it up. Game point once again, 10-8-1. Ball still alive. Kingsley just short on the net. 10-8-2. Still another game point here for Kingsley and Burr. Kingsley with a drive. Burr drops it in. 11-8. Sarah Burr and Beck Kingsley have tied things up here for the team's event. As Wall and Hargraves took the first victory, their teammates Shaki and Delabona just going down. Absolutely crucial victory for Burr and Kingsley. And now we will progress through to the mixed games. And it's going to be pretty crazy because all of these games, we're basically back to square one. 2 more mixed games to go. Our players, as you can just see in that camera angle, you got Delabona. She's currently talking with Lou Shaki and George Wall and Mitch Hargraves regarding who they're going to send through. We've got Martin Clark coming across now. Okay, this is a fair point. So on our left there, we can see Martin Clark just having a yarn with the players. So what Martin Clark is saying is essentially there's a coin toss determining. So there's a coin toss going to be played. The winner of the coin toss don't have to pick first. So what that means is, so the team that loses the toss essentially have to show their mixed team first, which means the other team gets they can essentially pick their team responding to the other side. So there's a little bit of luck involved, but a fair bit of strategy. Honestly, I think all these players play so well anyway. So we're just finding out what's happening. Oh no. Unless the coin toss already happened. Because Shaki and Hargraves are warming up. Okay, looks like Lou Shaki and Mitch Hargraves will be playing. And it looks like Sarah Burr's coming on the court, so it must be Burr, I'm guessing Clark, to play for their side. We'll see, because Martin Clark's gone for a wander. And this is going to be a very interesting game. Mitch Hargraves, Lou Shaki, both winning the open singles categories for their team. Aversing Sarah Burr, Martin Clark, one of the most respected mixed duos here in Australia. Would probably be in the top 3 for most amount of trophies and awards won since I've been in pickleball anyway, and it's been nearly from the start here in Australia. They've been a formidable team for a very long time. So this is going to be an absolutely tantalising first mixed game. In an interesting way, it's almost like the new guns on the block. I know they're not necessarily new, Shaki and Hargraves, but it's one of the first events they played together, versing the old veterans in Burr and Clark. And we'll see who will take the victory. So once again, this will be just one game to 11. The players will swap at 6, win by 2. Then we will commence with the other mixed game. So that means it'll be Vish Masand and Rebecca Kingsley versing Summer Dalabona and George Wall. Now, I'm going to chuck a quirky scenario out to you. Let's say, for example, Clark and Burr win this one, but then Wall and Dalabona win the second game. What will occur is we will get into some crazy stuff and we will play singles in a tiebreaker. Should that occur, I will explain the rules of the singles. But, oh boy, will we be in for some high pressure pickleball. I mean, we're already experiencing high pressure pickleball, but the PSI on the courts will reach tyre popping heights should it get there. We currently have Sarah Burr and Martin Clark serving first. They are closest to the camera. And it's immediately resulted in a point for Burr and Clark. They are up against Ludovica Shaki and Mitchell Hargraves furthest away. Interestingly to see, pop up, Hargraves puts it away. I was about to say it looked like Sarah Burr was targeting Mitchell's backhand, but then immediately she switched it up. So goes to show I know very little about analysis on court. 0-1-1, Lou Shaki serving. Hargraves with the drive, Clark responding. Fifth shot drop is good. Dink rally commences. Pop up. Burr deciding not to take it. Shaki and Burr cutting crazy angles right now. Deep dink here by Shaki. Burr progresses forward. Hargraves and Clark get involved. Ball still live. Clark speeds it up at Shaki. Hargraves with the reset. Great rally thus far. Shaki speeds it up. Just goes long. What a rally. Very much expected for a gold medal. Prize money on the line. Shaki with the drive. Catching Burr off guard. Saw the switch. Capitalised. 1-1. Hargraves serving. Hargraves and Shaki take a 1-point lead. 2-1-2. Hargraves driving opportunity. Squandered. Results in a side out. 1-2-1. Martin Clark to bring it in. Third shot drop. Oh, Burr had the paddle there. Couldn't reset it. Hargraves too strong in the end. 1-2-2. Now roll from Hargraves. Pop up. Shaki speeds it up. Clark responds. Burr getting involved. Hargraves also goes wide. Solid volleying from everyone. Side out. Ludovica Shaki to serve. 2-1-1. Down the line drive. Shaki responding as well. Sarah Burr too strong. ripping it down the left side. Beautifully played. 2-1-2. Hargraves with the drop. Back to the dink rally. Burr and Hargraves exchanging. Shoulder check from Hargraves, not to be. Martin Clark too fast for that. Gets out of the way. 1-2-1. Martin Clark serving. Burr trying to reset. Decides to attack instead. Earns herself a point. Tied game. 2-2. Oh, drop from Burr just short. Currently 2-2-2. Sarah Burr serving. Ball still live. And that just goes wide. Burr and Clark take the lead. 3-2-2. Net roll. Shaki unable to recover. 4-2. Currently a 2-point lead here for Sarah Burr and Martin Clark. Tied game in the teams event. Both teams taking a victory each. Great reset by Clark. Responds. Phenomenal hands, Martin Clark. Five, 2-2. 3-point lead for Burr and Clark. Burr defending. Hargraves ripping it. Shaki getting involved. Sarah Burr with reset of the century. Oh, unable to follow up on that reset. Martin Clark, unfortunate. It's currently 2-5-1. Lou Shaki serving. Fifth shot dropping. Dinking. Hargraves chasing that ball. Burr with the attack. Crisscross down the line. Nice play, Sarah Burr. 2-5-2. Hargraves with ball in hand. Third shot drops good. Sarah Burr and Shaki exchanging. Hargraves seeing that poach opportunity, pinches it. Three, 5-2. Sydney side has the ball in hand. Decides to drive. Bit too short. Side out. Clark to serve. 5-3. Oh, what a drop by Burr. Now roll from Shaki. Cross dink rally underway. Burr to Shaki. Shaki speeds it up. Burr responds. 6 points. Both sides will swap sides of the court. 3-point lead thus far for Sarah Burr and Martin Clark. Mitch Hargraves, Lou Shaki. Need a response. I'd say momentum favours the side of Burr and Clark at the moment. George Walters having a chat to his teammates. Once again, that is allowed during a timeout. So both teams are more or less ready to go. Clark will be serving. Clark with the drive. Results in a second server. Sarah Burr to bring the ball in. 6-3-2. Clark with the drive. Shaki with a forehand roll. Looked like Burr thought she had an opportunity to roll back, but just a bit short. 3-6-1. Sarah Burr causing the pop-up. Martin Clark with the smash. Phenomenal play. Hargraves and Shaki 3-6-2. Hargraves slowing it down. And the reset by Lou. Solid. Currently 4-6-2. Shaki serving. Pop up. That ball is in. Clark responds with a lob of his own. Shaki driving. Net presence via Hargraves and Shaki. Burr under fire. Whoa, look at the hands. Oh boy. Cool temperature for everyone outside the court. Meanwhile on it, absolute fire from the players. Martin Clark whacking the ball back with his hand. Unfortunately, not the one that's holding onto his paddle. Doesn't count. 6-6-2. Bird with the smash. Tied game. Game 3 here in the teams event. High stakes pickleball. Could not ask for anything better on your Sunday afternoon. Second serve up. Clark to bring it in. 6-6-2. Bird driving. Clark trying to recover. Hargraves pushing it into the corner against Burt. Shaki with the smash. Clark once again defending. Drop there by Hargraves is good. Clark with the pop-up. Just absolutely oppressive net presence by Lou Shaki and Mitchell Hargraves. Not giving an inch. Fifth shot drop by Hargraves is successful. Takes the lead. 1 point lead. Mitchell Hargraves and Lou Shaki coming back from a deficit. Burr lets it go. Smart play. And that goes long. 7-6-2. Hargraves serving. The drive's there. Fifth shot drop is successful. Shaki and Burr. Hargraves and Clark. Cross things for everyone at the moment. You can see Hargraves really looking for that poach opportunity. Net roll. Burr crossing back to Hargraves. Clark getting involved, speeds it up. Ball still live. What a shot. What a volley. Unreal hands. Sarah Burr. Martin Clark getting the ball back. 6-7. Shaki with a smash. Burr popping it up. Clark trying to defend. Hargraves smacking that ball. Burr just short on the reset attempt. 6-7-2. Shaki ripping along, causing the pop-up. That's called wide. Currently 7-7. Tied game once more. Hargraves dropping it in. Burr coming up. Lob attempt. Miscommunication on the side of Hargraves and Shaki. Ball still live. Shaki recovers. Speeds it up. Hargraves somehow keeping it in. What a rally. Phenomenal point. Clark and Burr absolutely clawing that 1 point back. Hargraves and Shaki just confirming if they're on the right side. Generally the right play after you've got a manic rally like we just had. Pop up here from Sarah Burr. Hargraves with the smash. Lou Shaki trying to keep Clark back. Shaki drops it in. Burr on the approach. 2 point lead. Burr and Clark inching ever closer to that 11. And we have a timeout there on the side of Hargraves and Shaki. George Wall lucky to not get in trouble for coaching. urging his side to take a timeout, which is a bit of a no-no. Actually, it's not a bit of a no-no, it's definitely a no-no. While we're waiting, we'll go to another commercial from our sponsor 6-0. Thank you for being involved with the National Pickleball League Gold Coast. Never mind, Georges is giving me a bit of cheek as he goes past. But we'll go to our commercial later on. 972. Burr blitzing the ball. That goes long. And currently, Martin Clark, Sarah Burr find themselves in a game point situation after what has been an absolutely unreal mixed game. Mitch Hargraves smacking that, causing the net roll, causing the error for Martin Clark. 7-10-1, Mitch Hargraves serving. Third shot drive. Shaki defending, that goes wide. 7-10-2, Lou Shacking serving. The drive's there, pop up, net roll, in. 2-point game. 8-10-2. Hargraves resetting. Dinkrelli once again. And that's called out. We have a challenge here from Martin Clark. So the call will stand. Margot, our official, has confirmed that it's in. Out, rather. 9-10-2. That's out once again. Tied game. Once again, another challenge from Martin Clark. We have a timeout here from Sarah Burr, Martin Clark. So 2 out balls in a row for Clark and Burr. The players now having a breather. Clark and Burr trying to kill that momentum that Hargraves and Shaki have just gained. A very close game. Game 3 here in the teams event. Game 1 for our mixed portion of the teams event. Tied game, 10 apiece. We will play until either team gets a 2-point lead. Shaki firing a Burr. Hargraves to Clark. And the dink just short. And after defending for most of the game, Ludovika Shaki, Mitchell Hargraves find themselves in a game point situation. Net roll, ball's good. Burr to Shaki. Hargraves to Clark. And there's that double-handed dink. That's called out. And the victory goes to Shaki and Hargraves. What a win. They were defending game point opportunities there from Clark and Burr. Oh my goodness. All right, so what'll happen here now is this is a must-win game for Beck Kingsley and Vish Masand. And they are up against Summer Dalabona and George Wall. If Kingsley and Masand take the victory, we will progress to a singles tiebreaker. This is intense. Players are just having a warm-up. We will get underway for our final mixed game of the teams event. Closest to our referees or furthest away from camera, however you want to look at it. Actually, let me do this. It'll be easier for you. There we go. On the right side of screen, we have Vish Masand and his partner Beck Kingsley. On the left side, we have George Wall, Summer Dalabona, playing for the victory here if Dalabona and Wall can secure it. They will walk away with $4,700 in prize money. A loss results in a singles tiebreaker. I think it's fair to say Wall and Dalabona will be doing whatever they can to ensure that does not happen. And it's fair to say probably a little bit of pressure is on both of them because they have to secure the win, whereas Masad and Kingsley, they're more or less playing with nothing to lose. I thought Beck Kingsley was absolutely phenomenal in the ladies' game that we saw earlier today, or earlier in this video rather. We're currently pushing up to an hour for this team's event, and it's been a very exciting one at that. So we can see our players just getting warm and nice and lumber. Our official mark has just called the 1 minute timer. And what do I expect from this game? I think this will be significantly faster than the last game we saw. There was a fair bit of dinking involved in that last game. But I think just considering Kingsley was on fire during the ladies' game, Summer Dalabona, as I said in the singles games earlier today, only plays in 5th gear. I think both ladies will be firing. And if anything, it'll be up to Masand and Wall to cool the ladies down. And I think from our warm-ups, my point's being proven. Lots of volley action, hands getting played. Vish nearly takes Beck out. That's not what you want during a warm-up. But our official mark is gathering everyone, and we can have a yarn. Well, there we go. That's the first time Summer and Vish have met each other by the sounds of it. Great way to meet people on courts for some prize money and a gold medal. Mark just having a yarn. Looks like Mark will be taking the primary for this game. Margot will be taking the secondary. I think for these games with prize money involved, having 2 officials is essential. Just settles any dilemmas. Looks like the side of Masand and Kingsley will be serving first. They are currently closest to camera. And we can get underway of this final mixed game. 0-0-2, Vish Masand to serve. First points go to Kingsley and Masand. Dalabona with the error on that block attempt. 1-0-2. Quick 2 points. Kingsley and Masand. That's exactly what they're asking for. You can see Dalabona getting a lot of the ball thus far. George Wall poaching a bit. Masand with the drive. Wall recovers. Kingsley with a net roll. George Wall unable to get it back over. 3-0. Strong start for Masand and Kingsley. Third shot drop's good. Dalabona to Masand. Dalabona copping 2 in the chest. Unable to recover. We have a timeout here on the side of George Wall and Summer Dalabona. Just need to recoup their thoughts. Rediscuss their strategy. I'm going to go to that 6-0 commercial that I missed last time. Once again, thank you to 6-0 for sponsoring the NPL Gold Coast event. Massan to serve. Currently 4-0. Strong start for Kingsley and Massan. Delabonna, Massan with the dink. George Wall getting involved. Kingsley cross court. Speed up. Delabonna striking the net. Goes long. 5-0 lead for Massan and Beck Kingsley. Delabonna looking a little bit timid right now. She was flogging the ball earlier. 6-0 lead here for Beck Kingsley and Vish Masad. The players will rotate. Our players are just having a bit of a breather, a bit of a chat. Mitch Hargraves providing some advice to his teammates. Vish with ball in hand. 6-0-2. Nice deep return. Delabonna, that's the start she would be looking for. 0-6-1. Delabonna with a drive. Back to that aggressive play style we've seen for the day. Kingsley with a net roll recover. George Wall to Kingsley. And that's called wide. We have a challenge here on the side of George Wall. And that is called in. So it's currently 1-6. Challenge confirmed for George Wall. Kingsley to Wall. Kingsley to Delabonna. Delabonna defending. Good hands from both players. George Wall just short on the speed up. Phenomenal resets there by Kingsley and Masand. 1-6-2. George Wall with the third shot drop. And the speed up. Puts it down. Earns his team another point. 2-6. Well placed. Delabonna with the drive. It goes wide. Quick 3 points here for Delabonna and George Wall. And it seems that the original approach from Delabonna and Wall was for Delabonna to play a bit more slow, but Delabonna's changed it up. Now she's playing very aggressively, and as a result, gained her team a quick couple of points. Wall keeping Kingsley back. Across to Massan. Beautiful angle by George Wall. And that 6-point lead that Kingsley and Massan had is quickly dissipated. And we have a timeout here on the side of Massan and Kingsley. It's currently 5-6-2. Wall and Delabonna combining. And that's one way to cut down a deficit. So you can just see on camera all the teammates huddling around their team. We just had Lou Shackey and Mitchell Hargraves getting around their teammates, Delabonna and Wall, and the exact same could be said for Kingsley and Massan. Sarah Burr and Martin Clark providing some expertise in this situation. Game is back underway. Delabonna with the subtle shot into the kitchen. Just dropping the pace. I think caught Kingsley off guard. Tied game. Game 4. of this team's event. Every point crucial. And that's called wide. Masan's shot just going off. And despite having a 6-0 deficit to climb back from, George Wall and Summer Delabona have found the lead. George Wall, perfect reset. Delabona unable to follow up. Nice strike of the ball there by Beck Kingsley. Currently 6-7-1. Masan, ball in hand. Poach is there. Beautiful third shot drop there by Beck Kingsley. Results in a pop-up. Vish Masan with the poach. Tied game, 7-7, game 4. Delabona defending. Slows it down. Beck Kingsley with the attack. Net roll's good. George Wall taking that opportunity. What a shot by George Wall. Moving both Masan, Kingsley around, Masan responding. Still in. Phenomenal play, George Wall. What defense there by Vish Masan. Unable to get that last one back, however.
Let's go, come on. Happy? Happy? It was good, hey? Yeah, well done.
Wall with the poach. Nice shot. 8-7-1. Wall resetting. Kingsley just short on that dink attempt. Currently 9-7-1. George Wall still serving. 2 points off a victory. Kingsley resetting. Bringing Shaki in. Speeds it up. Not Shaki, sorry. Delabona. Fantastic leave there by Delabona. George Wall, Summer Delabona. Despite having a losing start, now find themselves in a situation to win it all. George Wall unable to capitalise. Summer Delabona having another opportunity here. 10-7-2. This is to win it all. Pop up. Masan and Kingsley survive to fight another day. 7-10-1. This is a must-win game for Beck Kingsley, Vish Masan. Beautiful third shot drop by Vish. Wall with the hands. Masan defending everything, attacking. Cross court. And cross drive. Vish Masan not crumbling under the pressure. Phenomenal hands. 2-point game. We have a timeout here on the side of Delabona and Wall. And that has got to be a momentum booster for Kingsley and Masan to defend a game and gold medal and prize money. Point defense. To them come out. Masan pulling out possibly player of the night after that defense and then attack. Kingsley and Masan will be doing what they can now. 8-10-1. Masan with a third shot drop. Kingsley getting involved. George Wall attacking. Phenomenal defence here by Masand and Kingsley. Net presence by Wall and Delabona. Elite. And that's been called out by Vish Masand. We have a challenge here on the side of George Wall. The point has gone to the side of Beck Kingsley and Vish Masand. Currently 9-10-1. I'm not too sure if our official mark just gave Wall a warning then, as Wall was certain that the ball was in, but the official's call stands. It's currently 9-10-2. Vish Masand serving. Wall in the kitchen. Tied game. Game 4. Must win for Kingsley and Masand, defending a game point. You could not ask for a more high-pressure pickable situation than we're witnessing right now. George Wall responding. Currently 10-10-1. First team to get a 2-point lead will take the victory. Delabona with the drive has secured once again another gold medal point for her team. George Wall, the third shot drop. Kingsley responding. And they take it. Delabona and Wall. Tremendous game from both. And the victory for Delabona and Wall will secure a win for their entire team. Oh my goodness. Everyone can take a collective breath after that. The victory for Summer Delabona, George Wall, Mitchell Hargraves and Ludovic Ashaki. They will take the gold. They will also take the prize money of $4,700. Second place, Beck Kingsley, Vish Masand, after a phenomenal effort. Going down in a 10-2 that's a good effort. And their teammates Martin Clark and Sarah Burr will take second prize, $2,350. And I believe that is all for our events today. We're about to have a medal presentation. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can catch the footage on the MPL Facebook page, on the MPL YouTube channel. Phenomenal effort by our referees today. Phenomenal effort by our tournament director and tournament staff. This is Dylan Kimlin live from NPL Gold Coast. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. And I will be signing out from Currumbin Gold Coast. Make sure you stick around and keep an eye on the MPL socials. We will have MPL Melbourne and MPL Sydney in October, November. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you next time. Cheers. Have a good evening.